If you have a bird-like beak surrounded by tentacles and the body of a large worm, you might be a Grick. Today's monster is the Grick. These worm-like creatures scour the Underdark for prey. They're not a very active bunch as they prefer to ambush instead of chase their food. They're also not very picky, and they have been known to eat just about anything, except for their own kind. These guys prefer to hide among the various features in the Underdark, such as stalactites, stalagmites, rocks, alcoves, trenches, and small little crevices that they can fit into. Whenever a creature gets near, mostly unaware, they spring to action with their tentacles flailing and beak chomping down on the surprised flesh. Because of these hunting tactics, many adventurers find themselves taken by surprise, and the unexperienced ones often die. That's good for the cunning or strong, since these creatures make nests. You could trap them in so they starve to death, or just march right in and slaughter them all. Be wary though. Gricks have extra thick skin that are hard to damage without these magical items. Also, a group of Gricks is very likely to have an alpha leading their pack. You'll know when you spot one. So, how would I run these creatures? Well, if I was running an above ground campaign, then you might think it would be hard for a group to encounter these, and you'd be mostly right. However, Grick have been known to surface for food in desperate times. Maybe the drow have invaded their nest and they're going to the surface to survive and hunt, or some other invasive species has taken over their normal hunting grounds. The group spots a single creature, just the normal Grick. Never before seeing these creatures, they might move to attack or just follow. As they do, the creature either stands its ground and fights or it gives chase. The party finds a passage that it came from. Should they choose to go in, they might discover a subsurface lair with magical items abound. They don't see the Gricks anywhere though. But then suddenly, a Grick, much larger than the one the group is tracking, appears to attack, as if out of nowhere. Round by round, more Gricks appear. Now, this would be for a higher level party, but you could scale it down using only normal Gricks. Maybe a normal Grick that is just barely bigger than the others, but uses the same stat block, maybe a little bit more hit points, giving the illusion of a more threatening presence. Gricks can also be a good way of finding treasure for a lower to mid-level party as well, as they often take adventurers by surprise, and adventurers usually have abnormal gear on them from time to time. So when you do destroy one, you might have access to whatever those Gricks had slaughtered. Alright, there you go. Now you know a little bit more about Gricks than you maybe knew beforehand. Anyways, comment down below what you thought of this video and how you would utilize a Grick. I always love seeing comments from you guys. Alright everyone, take care until next time.